Then Jolly Allen just in behind Shane's Hill. Duvan with those. Lamy Surge starting to get a little bit back into it now as they jump 3 from the finish. Kiwi is struggling. Velvet Maker begins to drop out of it. Some Plan gives way with 2 to jump, and Tell Us More has come through with Sizing John. Here's Duvan moving through into 3rd place now. Shane's Hill is behind this, then Lamy Surge running on into 5th, heading towards the home turn. Duvan coming into it strongly on the wide outside, but as they turn in, it's still Sizing John with a red cap who leads. Duvan is a length and a half behind him. Shane's Hill in 3rd position. Lamy Surge is next, and Duvan has taken it up now. Goes into a slender lead as he comes towards the last flight. Duvan will lead at the 8th and last flight by 2 lengths. Cleared it well. Touchdown by a couple of lengths. In 2nd position is Shane's Hill, who's battling that out with Sizing John, but it is Duvan, the favourite, collects the opener, ridden out to win by 3 or 4. Shane's Hill in 2nd position, Sizing John in 3rd.
Who followed the last was challenging. Lighter Butterflies left in front of West Ender. Then in contrast, Native Scalp and Eternal Spring running on. West Ender is rallying gamely. Lighter Butterflies all out from West Ender. They've got 50 yards left to go. Like a Butterfly just holding on from West Ender. Then in contrast, Eternal Spring in 4th.
Look in the maroon and white. All Out and Chantry House and Shiskin, the Henderson trio giving chase to those. Edwardstone's moved into 6th. This is the last flight. Abacadabras and Davy Russell still sitting pretty. Shiskin has moved to challenge, is in 2nd place. Chantry House is in 3rd. As they come to the last, Abacadabras by only a neck. Shiskin in 2nd position, putting in a big challenge. These are clear from Chantry House. Abacadabras into pressure the closing stages. Shiskin being lifted out the far side by Nico de Boyville. It's very tight between them.
Alba here are trying to run on then from Locksmith, Cardenas and Bourbon Manhattan down towards the final flight. 2 Irish Raiders breaking loose. War of Attrition challenged by the favourite Bravinka in the air together. Bravinka strikes the front from War of Attrition. They are 5-6 lengths clear of Arch Stanton, Fleet Street and Cardenas. Bravinka on the near side. War of Attrition making a real fight of it. Bravinka by a nostril. War of Attrition won't give in. Bravinka for favourite punters may just have got there.
Jeski is still travelling amongst horses and travelling well at this stage, as mistakes by several of the field there, including Champagne Fever and Unad 2. My Tentor Yours and Jeski, the JP McManus pair, are travelling strongly. Puffin Billy is another to have improved. Cheltanian, Peak Sue and Dodging Bullets are all struggling as the leaders make their way to the 2nd last. Champagne Fever is over in front. A mistake by Puffin Billy. My Tentor Yours, Tony McCoy travelling strongly on the heels now. Champagne Fever as they make the turn and climb towards the last. Champagne Fever, My Tentor Yours, angled out now, moves to within 3/4 of a length of the leader. Back in 3rd, Jeski, then Unad 2. The My Tentor Yours looms up on the outside of the grey. Champagne Fever, Jeski towards the inner. My Tentor Yours jumped to a narrow lead at the last, but Champagne Fever is digging it on the far side. A vintage battle. Ruby Walsh the far side. My Tentor Yours the near side, and just 12 months ago, Champagne Fever is hard to pass.
Then we got Brown Lad trying to recover from that mistake. Silence Reigns drops away, but it's Alwa who takes command of the Citroën Supreme Novices Hurdle, and with 2 more flights of hurdles to jump, it's Alwa. Martin Pipe 22 winners at the festival so far, Tony McCoy 9, but looking behind because there come the big Irish Raiders with the white cap. Joe Mack, who's in 3rd place too. Cardinal Hill, who's gone. Cardinal Hill's out of the race, but he's spread eagled them on the final turn. There's Alwa, bought for a massive sum from France, but he's doing the business in colossal style because it's Alwa. Tony McCoy clear by 6 to in 2nd place. Joe Mack at the final flight now, and it's Alwa who gets Pipe and McCoy off to an absolute corker in the Speed Championship for Novice Hurdles. It's Alwa, a French import, storming up the hill, 12-15 clear. He's going away with every stride. A most impressive win, and at the line, Alwa.
Then comes Splash of Gins. Jossis Hill's getting much into it now in the red and white colours, with Vaniter on his outside just angling for a run. Barry Geraghty. Western Boy is next, followed by 3 Kingdoms. Gardner Victoire is being pushed along. Irving is being driven as well. well, having lost his position going down that hill, trying to get back on terms now. Irving got it all to do though. Racing down the hill then towards the last 3 flights here in the SkyBet Supreme Novices Hurdle. It's Vour in front, 3 out, rather dived at that though. On his outside is the Liquidator, followed then by Wicklow Brave and Vanitor, with Gil Gamboa shaken up. Valser Lido in with a chance as well. Western Boy starts to pick up on the outside in the green cap, Jossis Hill, and also Wild Blue Yonder as they take the second last. Bad mistake, Gil Gamboa, terrible mistake, knocked him out of the race, and it's Vour who's in front now, who's got his rivals on the stretch. They're straightening up for home here, and Vour has quickened into a 4-length lead as he rises up towards the final flight here. Wicklow Brave is after him in second place, Jossis Hill and then Vanitor in third and fourth, followed by Wild Blue Yonder. The final flight now for Vour, a good leap when he needed it. Wicklow Brave has got 4 lengths to find. Jossis Hill, Western Boy trying to stay on, but Vour is powering away up the hill, and it'll be first blood to Ireland, to Willie Mullins and Ruby Walsh. Vour.
Heading towards 2 out, John Bond the white cap, black cap for Constitution Hill, who saunters alongside. The penultimate flight, Constitution Hill and John Bond, inseparable. They're 6 lengths ahead of Kilcrut, who's trying to gather them in back in third. But Constitution Hill sweeps majestically into the lead, rounding the final corner. He opens up by 4, 5, 6 lengths. John Bond is chasing his stablemate, but he's surely chasing in vain. Constitution Hill down towards the last in the Supreme. And he's over safely, and he's over clear, and it's a yawning gap back to John Bond and Kilcrut. It's first strike to Henderson, it's first strike to England in the colours of Michael Buckley. Constitution Hill, a class apart,